Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are reviewing Big Mouth Season 8, the finale. So I am going to talk about overall the 8 seasons, what I thought of the show, and what I think about it coming to the end. But the review is for Season 8 specifically. So if you don't know what Big Mouth is, it is essentially like teens going through hormones and the whole process and everything they deal with. So what did I think about Season 8? I think Season 8 is a massive improvement from what it used to be, like the way it went. So I think like kind of like similar shows that hit like a certain level. I felt like with 1 to 4, it was very good, it was funny. And then 5 was, half of it was pretty good, and then it started to dip, going into a little too serious. And I thought the entirety of Season 6 was disappointing. It was very serious. 7, I think they went straight back up. I thought it was very good. I enjoyed it. It was super funny. And this season, also, super funny, a lot of jokes. They go to high school in this season, and yeah, the high school whole experience, I think, was fun. You still get the hormone stuff, but they do focus more on the comedy. I do think that there was at one point in, like I said, this season 5, season 6 part where they kind of dropped some comedy to focus more on problems that they're going through. So they brought the comedy back, which I think it really does improve the show, and it helps the show, and it kind of gives it what Big Mouth was. I will say though, episode 9 and is probably the weakest episode, which is only 10 episodes. I wouldn't say get into what happens. I'll just tell you kind of what the concept of episode 9 is. So episode 9 is essentially what they did is they went on their Instagram, and they asked fans to DM them on like things like topics on puberty and stuff that they would like to see discussed on the show. And this whole episode is essentially them taking some random topics and then kind of making like some scenarios. I thought it was a weird episode to make episode 9 your second to last episode. I get the sentiment to kind of have like one last connection with the fans, but I think you should have done that in maybe like episode 5 or something, and then kind of focus on more of a stronger ending, because I will say the ending is disappointing. Like the whole show for me, really good. It's funny, it's enjoyable, and then it just like the ending kind of drops it a bit. It's not the best season finale that they could have done. This little touching moment where they do go back to the old school. I won't tell you guys exactly what happens, but they do end up going back to, I think it's called elementary school in America. They go back there, and then that's kind of where you have your final moments. I do think it is kind of, like I said, the ending is not as good as what it could have been. I do think if they took episode 9 to set up the season finale, they could have had a big season finale and it could have been good. Overall, what would I give this season? After this, I'm going to talk about Big Mouth in general. But what would I give this season out of 10? I think I would give it, I don't think it's an 8 out of 10 because the last episodes are quite disappointing. I would give it a solid 7 out of 10. I think it's a good watch. 9 is not my favorite. I don't really like. I didn't really like it. I think it's the weakest episode of the season. And 10, it's not that great. It's like it's a not the best finale for a show in my opinion. So I give that a 7 out of 10. Now I just kind of want to talk about Big Mouth in general, because it's now confirmed they're done with Big Mouth. I do think it was getting to a point where I think they are kind of running out of things to do in terms of like with puberty and everything like that. And you can only go to a certain point with that, and I think they've hit their wall with it, their ceiling with it. Again, like I said earlier, I do think they could have ended the show on a stronger note. I do think the last episode to close off Big Mouth should have been, episode 9 should have been a setup episode to end strong. But I do want to talk about some of the characters. Like I think the characters overall in the show are super funny. They're unique. They are very good characters, very good character designs. The hormone monsters is amazing concept of the show. Um, Even like the teachers that they have and the parents are all like unique characters. They do extremely well with the characters. It's very, very good. If you haven't watched Big Mouth, go give it a watch. It's very good. And that comedy animated scene, it is probably one of the best. And also, it has probably one of the most goated intros to the show. The Big Mouth has got it's so goated. The Big Mouth intro to an episode is so good. It's one of the best intros. I'm going through changes in my life. Oh, it's so good. If I wasn't a risk we can copyright, I'd put it in there. But it's so good. In my opinion, that's like if there was a tier list of show intros, that's on the goat level. It's so good. My favorite characters of the show, Jay. Jay's always funny. But then you've got Rick, the hormone monster. It's the old hormone monster. He's so funny. He's one of my favorites. Half the time you don't even know what the fuck he's saying. It's just so funny, and he's so stupid. Like there's one joke in the show in the season 8 that he does. It's like the one guy on purposely gets one of the characters' name is wrong, and then he's like, oh man, sorry, I've been calling you the wrong name the whole time. I apologize, man. It's so funny. And then there's also Coach Steve. Coach Steve is my absolute favorite character. When the Shame Wizard came in I can't remember what season he came into. I think it was maybe 4. Every conversation the Shame Wizard had with someone, he made them feel shame, all of them. When he gets to Coach Steve makes the Shame Wizard feel shame. It's so funny. Like those 3 characters are my favorite characters in the show. Then you got Andrew. Andrew's okay. He's a little horny freak, but they kind of needed that in the show. But yeah, I think it's a goated show. I think it's really good. Like I said, I do think that we're going to hit that ceiling fan. I just think the ending is pretty weak. But yeah, if you haven't watched Big Mouth, I recommend giving it a watch. It's good. It's a good show. But I'm going to leave it there. Go watch it. The characters are really good. But for season 8, I'd give it a 7 out of 10. Like I said, that's going to be it. See you guys in the next video.